coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Hall once more. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Nike 18. Mustang 19. Check out.
From the gun, here's Darts. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Home finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Breece Hall with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. To do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
They're all lined up and ready to put it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke with taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And this one doesn't go far. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And we don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing now, Milton. That throw finds Jamar Chase. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run. Running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass the 60.
Milton now. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Case, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him
It's fourth down.
Gonna throw for it on 4. It is caught left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Las Vegas.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
1 yard.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Milton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Milton's pass. Intercepted.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Take it.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the counter, Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Travis Hunter.
Okay, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he nearly gets him another 1st down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
They give on 2nd to Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down give to Hall. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing on first down. It's Starks. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On play action with Darts. Rolling out to his left. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So now, here's third and goal. Dart gonna throw again. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys take a 13-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get in a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. They're all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here, first and 10 from the 34.
No! That is Bronco switch. Bronco.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milton, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. To the outside. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. So turning interception into a drive that starts at their own 45-yard line. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kit, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal, throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Taken in by Chase, left side. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's caught, Chase has it. And he's taken down at the 30. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milton back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Terrion Arnold has it. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. And we get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. Dicker connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Gun this time. Here's Dart. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
McBride hauls it in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
13 more
That's a gain of
yards.
13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Sending them on the dive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Here's Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And he has this down to the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now Milton to throw. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And they come up with 7 following that flag, and that sets up 2nd and 8. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Milton. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Okay, ready?
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready. Hut. Ready.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders start the 2nd half with some needed points. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got chunky yards as we've reached the end of 3. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
70 Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He has a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Hall on the give. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys take a 3-possession lead.
31. Visitors 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milton. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To number 22.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. Don't the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Keeps away from one. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Let's go now.
It's a gain of
To
10.
throw, Milton.
First down.
Gets it again to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
And the Las Vegas first
Here we go.
down.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you work on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Touchdown to bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Milton. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
On the jump.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Desperation time here. It's Bowers with another catch. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as fourth and goal fails.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down. Swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On the sneak, here's Dart. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He keeps it himself. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? He'll try to do it himself. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Fields this at the 42. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 50-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on 3rd and 11.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem.